All right. So let's do a little bit of where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Meow, 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 meow.
Got to get over to Carmen. Interesting that it chose to do that one. I really don't want to have to make it ignore me. Okay, Carmen Sandiego, where in the world? So this is the enhanced version. I had to look that up because it is not the one I played at in grade school. Actually, it might have been. This looks very, very familiar, but I'm pretty sure I was playing on an Apple IIe. I've been playing this a little bit, in case you can't tell, since I'm up to Investigator instead of Gumshoe, I think is where you start. National treasure stolen from Lima. The treasure has been identified as an Incan gold mask. Female suspect reported at the scene of the crime. Carmen Sandiego and Waldo. Nice. Our assignment, to track the thief from Lima to her hideout and arrest her. Got until Sunday 5 p.m. It's Monday 9 a.m. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of investigation. So keep in mind, this game was released in 1988, I want to say. This version of it was released in 1988. And so first of all, a lot of the stuff is going to be from that time frame, and it's also very U.S.-centric, even though it's, all around the world. All right, she changed her money to dollars, and she was on a motorcycle. All right, let's go to the airport and see what they've got to say. I saw the person you're looking for. She left in a plane with a maple leaf on its wing. She arrived on a motorcycle. Okay, so that tells me we're probably going to Canada. I want to see if I can get more information about her. A suspicious person was here and she wanted to buy stock in a potash company. Well, that means nothing to me, so... All right, Montreal. Canada ranks as the world's second largest nation in land size and is divided into 10 provinces and 2 large territories. Let's see, sports club, what do we got? Gonna rest up.
Welcome to Subversion.
Mogniak has joined the Pantheon. HerrBawl 5 Blinke, HerrBawl 5 Blinker, HerrBawl 5 Ahoy Hoy.
Hey, thank you very much for the resub, Mooney. Yeah, I think it was a lot of the U.S. probably had that and Oregon Trail, which I think I've got a copy of somewhere. I'll have to look it up. I saw the person you're looking for, and she planned to backpack through an archipelago. All right, an archipelago we're looking for. What do we got at the airport? It is going well, Moni. How are you doing? That's a good question. I don't know if this is actually supposed to be the Parliament building or if this is like a church or something. Nice. Relaxing is the way to be. And hello, TechThink. Did it give you a shout out, TechThink? It's supposed to. My sources tell me she left in a plane with a red and white flag on its wing. All right, so that tells me we're probably going to be going to Japan. Okay, good. My sources tell me she asked for a biography of Emperor Jimmu. Nice. All right, so I don't think this is going to be enough, but let's do female motorcycle. Oh, yep, Catherine Dribb. So, I didn't know this as a child, obviously, because I didn't pay much attention, but, like the main creative person behind this game behind the series is Catherine Bird. So she snuck herself into the game as one of the criminals. As Catherine Drib. Tokyo, with a population of more than 8.3 million people, is the capital and largest city in Japan. Ah, yes.
I want to sing and dance.
There. Okay. Well, I mean, this was back in, like I said, in the mid-'80s is when it was developed. The original version of it came out in 1985. This version was 1988, so, I mean, that would have been what would have been on a lot of the forums and stuff at the time anyways. Also, this wasn't originally meant as an educational game. It just kind of became one. I guess they wanted to make a game that got away from the problems of text adventures like Colossal Cave and that sort of thing. So they wanted to make something with more of a graphical interface instead of just text. What do I do? Right. Alright, so I'm looking for Catherine Drib. So now I don't have to look around as much. As soon as I can figure out where it is that I'm going next, I can just go. A wallaby census? I think saw the person you're looking for and she planned to take a wallaby census. That tells me we're going to Sydney. Sydney, with a population of more than 3.3 million people, is Australia's largest city. A well-known site is Museum of Distinctively designed opera house. All right, what does the bank got to tell us? Or the person at the bank? Oh, a vile henchman. Quelle surprise. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. Reliable source told me she changed her money to rubles. Okay. Well, that's easy. Moscow. The Soviet Union is the largest country in the world. It occupies 1/6 of the Earth's land area.
A friend with breasts and all the rest. A friend who's dressed in leather.
Like I said, in the future, I'm going to turn these down so that they're not every time the triggering word is included in anything. Especially ones like that apparently come around a lot. That one and lawn. They could indeed. That's also the not even the original Pure Morning. That's their remix one that came out on that same CD, on that same album. What am I doing? All right, I got to figure out where they're going from here. In this case, though, Vile stands. I can't remember, but it's VILE. I saw the person you're looking for, and she wanted to study Saxon manuscripts. That's going to be somewhere in England. London. All right. I have no idea if I was very good at this when I played this originally. London, with a population of more than 6.5 million, is the largest city in the United Kingdom. One of its many landmarks is the Big Ben Clock Tower. Sources tell me she asked about the exchange rate for inties. Don't think that tells me enough because I have no idea what inties would be. We know it's not Moscow because we just came from there. Yeah, I have no idea what any of those others are. All right, let's go to the library and see what they say. Saw the person you're looking for. She drove away in a vehicle flying a red and white flag. She had brown hair. Well, that's also not too helpful to me. She wanted to invest in molybdenum. Well, F me. Okay. Not Moscow, because that's where we came from. So red and white flag and a molybdenum mine. And Istani, is that what it said? So Lima. Well, so our choices are are Istanbul, Bamako, which I'm not 100% sure where that is, and Lima in Peru. So Peru, I would assume, would be using something like a, I don't know, to be honest. See, what do we got up here? Yeah, they don't have the. So in some of the newer games, some of the newer versions of this, they have a like a database built in that you can look at. But this one would have come with a book that I no longer have that I could look things up in. I'm going to try Bamako. I can fly back to London if I need to. Capital of Mali, a West African nation which was once a French colony. Nope, wrong place. Okay. So I want to say that Peru has like a red, white, and green flag. Turkey, I don't remember what the flag of that would have been around that time. Well, let's try Istanbul. Capital of the Turkish Ottoman Empire. All right, let's see if I guessed right. Nope. All right. Lima it is. Good thing I have until Sunday at 5 p.m. Peru is slightly smaller than Alaska and is bordered by Ecuador, Colombia, Brazil, Bolivia, and Chile. See what I mean about it being American-centric or U.S.-centric? Like, hey, this is about the size of this state. Saw the person you're looking for, and she wanted information on French colonial history. All right. So Montreal was probably a French colony, or parts of Canada were, but I don't know about Kigali. Let me try talking to somebody else here and see if they give me anything better. Oh yeah, Prince Edward Island. Okay, so it is Canada that they're talking about. Oh yeah, I've tracked them down. They're shooting at me now. All I know is that something suspicious is going on in town. Are they at the riverfront? They are. I always thought that they almost looked like they were running around with their middle fingers up. Oh. I'm gonna get you, little daddy. Where'd you go? Can't escape me. Got my eyes out for you. Where is it? Daddy. Hi. Thank you, Dragon Jim. Thanks to your help, the Lima police have apprehended Catherine Drib. Catherine Drib had the loot, an ink and gold mask, which will be returned to the grateful residents of Lima. We here at Interpol thank you for your good work on this case. Your success will be noted on your permanent record. 4 more cases until your promotion. What did Droop Dog do to you? Let's do another. Flash. National treasure stolen from Peking. Peking? Treasure has been identified as the keys to the Forbidden City. Male suspect reported at the scene of the crime. Alright. We're going to China. Peking, with a population of over 5 million, is the second largest city in the People's Republic of China. Again, as of probably 1988 or maybe 1985. I don't know if it still is. Heck, I don't even know if it's still called Peking. The person you're looking for was here, and he said he had a grant to study the history of wine. Okay? Now, the person you're looking for, and he flew off in a plane with a red, white, and blue flag on its wing. He had his driver along, all right? So he's probably limo. The Palace got to say. My sources tell me he asked for books about the science of winemaking. All right, thanks, dudes. Gee, you think it could be Paris? Winemaking on a red, white, and blue flag, huh? With its wide, fertile plains, France produces more food than any other country in Western Europe. Meanwhile, back at the hotel, I sleep. Ooh, look at that henchman go. What did one wall say to the other? I'll meet you at the corner. I saw the person you're looking for, and he said he wanted to measure the Parthenon. All right. That's probably in
Get
Athens.
out.
Person you're looking for was here, and he left in a plane with a blue and white flag, and on its wing he had red hair. All right. So male, red hair, and probably a limousine, right? Because none of the others would have a separate driver. Scar Greynold got a warrant for his arrest. Ow. Off to Athens we go. Athens, the capital of Greece. Home to the famous Parthenon with a population of more than 3 million, Athens is the largest city in modern Greece.
Let's get dangerous.
Dangerous. What does the lemon say when it answers the phone? Yellow. What they got at the hotel?
Get out.
I need to change this thing on my screen here. It's supposed to be letting me control the volume of those audio clips, but it's not actually letting me do anything. Oop. Where are you at, little dot? I heard you. Hello? Laser? Hello? Yeah. Get back here. What? Oh, it's trick. Oh, it's fast. If I ever figure out where this comes from, I'm gonna be in trouble. Sources tell me he was practicing lap pronunciation. Okay. Trixie dots indeed. I don't know what lap is. It sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't. It's not jumping out at me, so let's see. Sailed in a fishing vessel flying a red and blue cross. Okay, so that's probably then Oslo. Oslo is the capital of Norway, a country known for its beautiful fjords and rugged mountains. I would think so. That sounds about right. And I'm going to also change that trigger a little bit. That one is obviously getting triggered a lot. Or I need to figure out a way to make it so that it only does it if that specific word is used. Come on. There it is. All right. We're going to take it from 100% chance down to a 50% chance. Even though that is one of my favorite songs. Okay. Let's go to the bank. What do they got? All right. Guessed right. I heard he changed his money to dollars. He had red hair. Gee, I wonder. That's probably New York. Pretty sure they do rupees in New Delhi, and we just came from Athens. Over the years, millions of immigrants to the USA have been welcomed by the famous Statue of Liberty in New York's harbor. Meanwhile, back at the hotel. Sources tell me he asked about tours of Aztec ruins. That would be Mexico City. More than 18 million people live in the metropolitan area of Mexico City, the largest city in Mexico. One of Mexico's most famous mountains is
Meow, 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 meow.
Popocatépetl. Laser dot reminded you of something? They've trained cats to follow sniper dots back to the source. Well, cats can be trained, but I don't know that they would be able to follow where the laser pointer's coming from. So that seems like a little... That's the part that seems questionable to me. What? Whoa. Whoa. See, I can just tell where the endpoint is. I can't see where this is coming from. Like, I can't track it back to the other room and get Dragon Gem, can I? Yeah. Okay. What? Uh-oh. Nothing. I've been visited. Yeah, Dragon Gems trained me. A suspicious person was here and said he planned to tour Baffin Island. Baffin Island. Anybody know where Baffin Island is? Let's go to the airport and see what they say. All I know is he planned to spend a night on Prince Edward Island. Okay. Oh, Canada. Never heard of Baffin Island. Parliamentary democracy, and it is part of the British Commonwealth. Its capital, Ottawa, is located in the province of Ontario. I'm going to start at the bottom this time and go to the palace. Did they have a palace in Montreal?
O grama klima krushkin, slant the galma borni, grama klima krushkin, lan lan lan.
Thank you, Old School Jay. Oh, what? Oh, so fast. Come here. What's it Dad doing? Think you can just sneak around on my turf? Ooh. I wanted to read books about a samurai warriors. Baffin Island, just north of Quebec, between Greenland and Hudson Bay, huh? All right, samurai warriors. I guess it would kind of make sense if there was a palace in Canada, as it was part of the Commonwealth. They might have had a palace of one sort or another made there. What am I doing right? Oh, what is it? A samurai? Samurai are Japan, right? They're not Chinese. Japan consists of 4 main islands: Honshu, where Tokyo is located, Hokkaido, Kyushu, and Shikoku. To the museum. I guess I didn't know they'd had a palace there. Well, I guess they might as well. They had empires. Ooh. The only thing I can tell you is to watch your step. There he goes. Running down the street. Thanks to your help, the Peking police have apprehended Skargrainholt. They had to loot the keys to the Forbidden City, which will be returned to the grateful residents of Peking. Thank you for your good work. This will go down in your permanent record. Alright, so let's play now a little bit of where in Europe is Carmen Sandiego. And you'll get a little bit of an idea about how different these games can be. This one doesn't use the mouse. This is more similar to the original 1985 release of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. And obviously it's going to be all Europe-centric. And I also can't skip over how slow this part is. Humanoid console, huh? What do a tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common? They're both Paris sites.
Get out.
For entry, I wish this scrolled a little bit faster. I just gestured at the monitor like you guys could see me gesturing. HerrBawl, this is the Chief. I've just received a call from Albania. The tip of Mount Korab has been stolen by a masked man. Somebody stole a whole tip of a mountain. Head for Tirana right away. You must track the thief to his hideout and arrest him. You must apprehend the thief by Tuesday, 6 p.m. Good luck. Albania did not become an independent nation until 1920. In 1928, Ahmed Bey Zogu, the first president, declared himself King Zog I. He remained in power until Italy invaded Albania in 1939 at the start of World War II. Okay. Look at that cheesy grin over there. Right, so this is where I note this. No, because I didn't set up to have this game as a separate game. Also, why did that only play part of that? All right, so this one has a database, but it lets me do stuff like search based off of a flag and a currency and a language, which will be helpful. All right, let's investigate. We're going to question the witness. He was headed for a Scandinavian kingdom. What was that? Hey, Pure Blind Gamer, thank you very much for the lurk. Yeah, we're trying. Where in the world is where in Europe is Carmen Sandiego right now? Which is interesting for somebody who is not. Yeah, I didn't realize I had any moderation in, so I don't know why I was doing that. Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg? Is that the name of the guy for the bad guy from Fifth Element? Or is that an actual person and I'm just being weird? Find a t-shirt with an emblem of the Lolland Yacht Club on it. Okay. Call tipster. I heard that the suspect plans to join a soccer team in Jutland. Or Jutland? Alright. So in the crime lab, we can enter crime notes, use the database. Okay. So to get the tips and the stuff, instead of them being part of what we're told, we'll get notes from the chief. Jutland's got to be like Denmark area, right? Like Copenhagen? Denmark's first important ruler was King Harald Bluetooth, who united the country in 950 AD. In the 11th century, King Canute ruled over a vast Danish empire that included Norway, Sweden, England, and parts of Finland. So you can tell how old this game is because they just talked about Bluetooth without mentioning that that's what the technology is named after. Question witnesses. Ooh, look at that vile henchman. Must be on the right track. He wanted me to join him for dinner in Corinth. Okay. You find a bank book for an account containing 50 million drachmas. Whoop, great. There was the thing from the chief, and I hit enter to go to the next investigation and cleared it, so I have no idea what he told me. All right. Well, that was what I was just at, okay? Try heading for Mykonos. Whoa. Thanks. All right, so it's not Tirana. That's where we came from. I don't remember what he just said. I have no idea where Mykonos is.
Storm, mistress of the elements, commands you.
Oh no, they queue up. Old school. Jay, they queue up. Although they do have a 5 minute, each has their own 5 minute cooldown. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back and talk. Corinth. All right. Do you think Corinth is more Istanbul or Athens? Greece or Persia? It's got to be Persia, right? Corinthian leather? Where does that come from?
Fiery thrusters.
Well, that's interesting. Interesting indeed. Yeah, I have no way to. Well, maybe I could figure out a way, but right now it probably doesn't care if there's a part of the prefix of somebody's emotes. Right, I know.
Fiery thrusters.
Remember where Corinthia is, or where Corinth was, if that was in Greece or in. Now we're going to try Athens. Greece is largely agricultural, with olives, lemons, wine, grapes, walnuts, and almonds. Oh, olives and almonds, okay, as important crops. Oh, I guessed right. He said he was going to catch the evening train from Salzburg to Linz. You discover a travel brochure for cruises on the Danube River. Telegram from the chief. An eyewitness says the suspect has the hair color of ebony. Okay. Notebook. So he's male and has black hair, which is probably going to be too much. Too many things. No warrant issued. Matt Knife or Pete Moss. Okay. Corey had many conversations in German. Probably Vienna then. They speak German in Austria. Austria is a landlocked nation bordered by Switzerland, Liechtenstein, West Germany, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Yugoslavia, and Italy. West Germany, huh? Oh, and Czechoslovakia. Question a witness. He shouted something in Spanish as he sped away on his trusty bicycle. Message from the chief. We know the suspect was seen at a showing of Annie.
I wanna believe.
Wanna believe. Movies, musicals. All right, we have a warrant for Matt Knife. Crud, I forgot what it said. Oh, he shouted in Spanish. Gee, I wonder where this could be, since there's only one other option. From the 8th century to the 13th century, Spain was largely under the control of Moors from North Africa. With the final defeat of the Moors in 1492, Spain began to build an empire that took in much of South and some of North America. What did the fish say when he hit the wall? Damn. Things aren't too safe around here, copper. All right. Yeah, get him.
Get out.
Guilty. HerrBawl, this is the chief. Congratulations, HerrBawl. You've done an excellent job. Your success will be noted on your record. The tip of Mount Korab has been returned to the grateful people of Tirana. Thanks to you, Matt Knife has been given a long prison term. Are you ready for your next case? Sure, we'll do one more in Europe. I've just received a call from Czechoslovakia. King Wenceslas's stocking cap has been stolen by a masked woman. Head for Prague right away. You must track the thief to her hideout and arrest her. You must apprehend her by Saturday 9 a.m. Prague, the capital of Czechoslovakia, is known for its many architectural landmarks, including Hradčany, I have no idea how to pronounce that, castle, begun during the 9th century. Begun, that's a weird thing to be saying. She asked if I knew how many dinars a dinner would cost. Okay. You discover a map of Zagreb in the glove compartment of the suspect's car. Now we know that the suspect is blue-eyed. This person is in contact with the Serbo-Croatian underground. Female, blue eyes. That's probably not enough to get a warrant yet. Okay. Oh boy. I don't know. Let's see. It's not Oslo. I don't think it's Tirana. Could be wrong. Belgrade? Budapest. I'm going to go with Budapest. What do you guys think? Or are you as lack of detailed knowledge of Europe as much as I am? Believe. All right, we'll try Budapest. Budapest, Hungary's capital, is made up of two cities, Pest and Buda, which were merged in 1872. Many tourists visit Budapest's imposing House of Parliament, the meeting place of the National Assembly. Belgrade is Serbia? Darn, I've gone to the wrong place then. You want information? Look in the yellow pages. Yep, definitely went to the wrong place. All right. Back to Prague. Yugoslavia's main ethnic group are the Serbs, the Croats, and the Slovenes. The city of Sarajevo is a center for Yugoslavia's large Muslim minority. And again, I don't know exactly when this particular one was published, but obviously this was pre-1995. Let's see. Let's go question witness. Yeah, so where in the world is Carmen Sandiego if you go to a place where if you went to the wrong spot, they would straight up just say, Oh, I've never seen the person you're talking about. But here, in this one, they just give you like weird one-liners. He said she was going to stow away on a western-bound Norwegian freighter. Westward-bound Norwegian freighter, huh? Check the scene. Discovered a rough draft of an epic poem titled, High Upon Vanadalshnukr. Spotted a suspicious person sailing across the Norwegian Sea. We know that the suspect has volumes of verses by Yeats. Okay? That'd be poetry. That should be enough to get us a warrant. Culprit identified. An arrest warrant for a lot of style. Airport. Gotta be Helsinki, right? Not gonna be Iceland, is it? Helsinki, Finland's capital and largest city, and the world's second most northern capital city. Wait, let me read that again. Helsinki, Finland's capital and largest city, is the world's second most northern capital city. 1/3 of Finland lies north of the Arctic Circle. Nope, I went to the wrong place again. Okay. Back to Belgrade. Wasting time. Anybody remember when I have to do it by? I think it was like Wednesday by 5 a.m. Iceland's most important industries are fishing and fish processing. Not surprisingly, fish forms a large part of the Icelandic diet. Blood sausages and boiled sheep's heads are also popular. Said she was being interviewed for a job selling birdseed on the Canary Islands. Oh boy. Are the Canary Islands, they're off of Spain, right? Certainly they're not off of Zurich, which is Switzerland? Listen, I kind of know some geography, okay? Some. All right, we're going to try Madrid. I'm pretty sure Canary Islands are off of Spain. Spain is the third largest country in Europe. It occupies most of the Iberian Peninsula and is separated from France by the rugged Pyrenees Mountains. Hey, I guess right this time. I asked my dog, what's 2 minus 2? He said nothing. Oh, if you know it, definitely help me with it. I'm not, very great at, especially Europe itself.
Get out.
She said she was going to a nation surrounded by 7 other nations. Well, that could be just about anywhere in Europe. We discovered a travel brochure for the cruises on the Danube River. All right. That should be enough. That's got to be Vienna, right? I don't think it would be Monaco. Although Monaco is a little itty bitty place. No, but I want to say the Danube is more Central Europe. Monaco is Mediterranean? Okay. Thank you, Jay. Austria is a landlocked nation bordered by Switzerland, Liechtenstein, West Germany, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Yugoslavia, and Italy. Right. Have a safe trip home, Flatfoot. All right. See if we can catch him before the time's up. There he goes. Guilty. So if you get it wrong, the judge sets them free. Whereas in Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, if you have the wrong person, when you go to chase them down, they just escape. King Wenceslaus' stocking cap has been returned to the grateful people of Prague. A lot of style has been given a long prison term. Uh-oh. Before you receive your promotion, you have one more clue to unravel. All right. Use Rand McNally's concise Atlas of Europe to help you answer the following question. Hold on. All right. What color is Austria on page 41? Pink, yellow, blue, or green? What color is Austria? It's green. Okay. Your new rank is investigator. Okay. We will stop out of that.